All right, so I've worked with dozens of gyms over the past 2 years, and by far the holy grail when it comes to gyms selling prospects is gyms being able to sell prospects on big long-term packages. If you're a membership gym, that's selling them on 6-month packages. If you're a PT gym, that's 6 or 12 personal training session packages. These big packages because it's guaranteed revenue for your books. Now, a lot of gyms think that the only way to sell these massive packages is to, one, have an amazing service, which is obviously true, but two, for the prospect to just be incredibly interested, and as such is quite rare. In reality, that's not the case. If you want to sell big, high-ticket packages, it's super simple in reality, and I'm going to show you exactly how with this 3-step solution. So stay tuned, I guarantee you'll learn something. So what is the first step for actually selling a new prospect? Well, essentially, whatever a prospect walks through your door, whether it be for a scheduled appointment or otherwise, you want to give them a taste of your service so they can actually see the value and the benefit behind that service before they make an informed decision as to whether or not they want to purchase it. So if, for instance, maybe someone reaches out to you over the phone or through your website, you want to schedule them into an appointment for them to come by your gym simply for a introductory workout. You can jazz it up and call it whatever you want, but essentially you want the prospect to show up to have some sort of introductory workout, give them a tour of your gym beforehand as well, and just, it doesn't have to be very long, could be just short as 15 minutes, but essentially you want them to get a feel for your service, get their heart rate racing, and after that you want to essentially go to the prospect after they've finished their workout and say, how did you like the workout? 99% of prospects will say, yeah, I really enjoyed that. I liked that because obviously, as you already know, you obviously know a lot about fitness. Once the prospect gets their endorphins running, they're generally speaking going to want to, get more of that feel-good emotion. Obviously, if 99% of people aren't saying they like your workout, that's a different problem. But after most people have, tried their work or your workout and they like it, then what you want to do is take them to your office or designated sales room, whatever it might be, and you simply want to start talking about what package will be best for them. And this is really powerful compared to, if a prospect just showed up, you gave them a quick tour, and then you basically went to your office to discuss packages and things like that. Because one, the prospect will be in a great state of mind due to that workout, the endorphins running. But two, they've actually seen how valuable that your service is firsthand, so they actually have some value to contrast the price to. So after that, once the prospect comes into your office to discuss the next steps and whatnot, you essentially want to present your service as the perfect solution to whatever problem that essentially they have. So, let's use the classic example of John comes into your gym and John wants to lose weight, right? First of all, you need to ascertain what the problem is. So you just want to sit them down and you want to say, look, John, I just want to make sure that we're the right fit for you and whatnot. So I just want to ask a couple of questions. And whatever those questions are, you probably know what questions you should be asking with your own gym. But essentially, once you ascertain what the problem is, you then want to make sure that your solution is the perfect possible road that, John must walk along in order to solve his problem. Now, this is really important because a lot of prospects will come into your gym and they'll have some misconceptions about what is the best way to actually achieve their goal. Some people might think, I don't want a membership gym. I need some more accountability actually. So I was sort of hoping for personal training. If you don't ascertain what their problem is and then present your service as the perfect solution to their problem, you're not going to be able to sell these prospects, especially sell them on high ticket packages. So again, using the same example of someone wanting to lose weight, once you've ascertained that, you want to then present your fitness solution, i.e. your gym, as the perfect solution to that problem. So using an example, John wants to lose weight. You'd say something along the lines of, John, I'm glad that you want to lose weight. That's great. I'm really, really glad that we can help you along that journey. Now, John, here at, Oliver's Fitness, we actually don't just offer, a membership that, you're going to be able to use, come in 24/7, blah, blah, blah. But we also offer nutritional coaching for you, John. So we make it super, super simple for you to not just put the work in the gym, but put the work in at home. Because at the end of the day, John, if you want to lose those pounds, it's not just about working out correctly, it's also about eating correctly. And this is also super powerful when it comes to selling long and high ticket packages. Because again, if John comes in and John wants to lose 20 pounds, and anyone that knows anything about fitness knows that you're not going to lose 20 pounds over the span of a month, right? Like, it's just not possible. And that's, again, where you can position, especially your long-term packages, as the perfect solution. You can say something along the lines of, John, I'm so glad you want to lose 20 pounds. We can absolutely help you do that. But if I'm being honest, John, it's not going to happen in 1 month. It's going to take a couple months at least. And, if you're serious about this transformation, fitness is going to have to become a core milestone of your life. Now, you said you struggle with motivation. I'm glad you said that, because when you sign up for the 6-month package, not only are you making this commitment to yourself that, all right, in 6 months time, I'm going to lose this, these 20 pounds, but you actually have a tangible action plan to go about that, John, through our 24/7 gym and nutritional coaching. Does that make sense, John? And when you position your service like that, the prospect isn't thinking like, oh, 6 months, God, that's a long time to be locked in for a program or a gym. They're more thinking, oh, in 6 months time, I'm going to lose 20 pounds. This is amazing. And when you position your gym like this, it makes selling long-term and high ticket packages really, really simple, believe me. And the final step in this process is you want to seal the sale with an irresistible offer. And generally speaking, the best way to do this is with some sort of price discount or price guarantee. Now, not all prospects are going to be sensitive to price. Every now and then someone will probably walk through your gym making, 6 figures, multi-six figures, and they're not going to be as sensitive to price or as sensitive to a discount. But who doesn't love a good bargain, right? Everyone loves a good bargain. And that's why a tool like this is super powerful. So let me explain. So let's say, for example, you're signing John up to a 6-month membership. Generally speaking, that 6-month membership compared to maybe your month-to-month membership will have some sort of a discount in it already. So you want to factor that discount in. And if you have an enrollment fee, I would strongly, strongly recommend waiving that enrollment fee. After all, if they're signing up to a 6-month package, it's going to be guaranteed income for the next 6 months. So you can look at it that way as well. And if you don't have an enrollment fee, for the process of basically making the perceived, sales discount or however much they're saving much greater, I'd say that you basically tell the prospect you do have an enrollment fee and then say that you waive it. It could just be like a $100 enrollment fee, for instance. And what you want to do is you want to state out all these savings that the prospect is going to basically have once they sign up for the long-term package. So as an example, John, I think the 6-month package will be really great for you because it'll give you that, forced motivation and forced discipline that, you need to sort of achieve your goals and lose that 20 pounds. But on top of that, John, when you sign up for the 6-month package, we're going to, one, roll out $100 enrollment fee. So you're not going to have to pay that compared to our normal month-to-month members. And on top of that, John, you're also going to get a long-term discount for signing up to our 6-month package. Now, what does that actually look like, John? I'll put it into a tangible form. Quite simply, John, when you give me that yes now and you tell me to move forward, that's going to equal $500 worth of savings for you, John, if you give me that commitment now versus if you, just go and sign up for the regular month-to-month membership. And that's a lot of savings. Do you agree with me there, John? And when you, structure it like that and you, really want to reinforce how much the prospect is saving, in their mind, basically by telling them, might not be, $500, might be less than that. But generally speaking, I'd say anywhere between sort of $300 to $500 is the sweet spot. Any less than that, and it's not really going to be as great of an incentive that the prospect will really basically take you up on that offer for. So that is really the 3-step solution to selling people on long-term packages. It's really not that complicated, but business is often simple. It's just hard work, as I'm sure you know. But if you wanted me and my company's help to grow your gym and improve your sales and ultimately make more money, click the link in the description, watch that video, and I'll talk to you soon.